Hi everyone. Let's talk about love and friendship. And for this, I'm getting my inspiration from the ancient Greeks, who actually had 8 different words for love. So, what were the words and what was their meaning? Well, we have Eros, the famous erotic love, and the ancient Greeks didn't actually like it that much. So, erotic love to them might amount easily to craziness. Modernly, we sort of see people around our societies sympathizing with it. They like to get crazy with it. They like passionate love. That was the meaning mostly of Eros. But to the ancient Greeks, Eros was also dangerous in a way. We could lose our minds in it. We could become sort of crazy and do crazy things. There were other versions of love, of course. So philia meant friendship, the kind of friendship, but a special kind of friendship in a way, because this was the friendship of brothers in arms, namely brothers who shared something like a deep purpose. Many times they would share danger and they would support each other. So this was about deep friendship, sharing things, sharing dangers, supporting, caring for the other in a somehow not so selfish way already. I like to remember that, for instance, in Portugal, and in many countries, we have ancient fighters who forged a sense of brotherhood, and a sense of deep friendship because they went through dangers together. They had a purpose also. They supported each other. And in Portugal, we still have ancient combatants who go together for lunch times, for dinners, and they do their best not to miss those gatherings like 50 years, 60 years after, because the connections really go deep among them. Then, of course, we had Storge. This would be the love of families, the love between parents and children, among siblings, among cousins, and so on, within the family. So closeness, sharing lots of things, taking care of each other, that sort of thing. But usually this would be a kind of love sort of closed within the family. Then we have ludus, meaning playful love. So sometimes when we flirt with other people, we are playing around with love. We take it lightly. We go for the funny side. Sometimes when we play with children that we love, this is ludus also. So playful love, the light side of it in a way. We could have mania when we have obsessive love. We would become obsessed with the other person and we would depend on the other person. We would feel awful with distancing, and sometimes we would very selfishly try to control the other person. So, of course, we see here parallels because erotic love can become obsessive easily and can become part of a sort of a selfish craziness. Then we would have pragma, meaning mostly enduring love. So the kind of love that we sort of fight for, like the love of couples that are together for a long time, and they sort of fight to sustain this love, to feed the love, to not to just to share, but to face different times, to keep their flame alive in a way. So it's an enduring form of love that implies commitment and long-term commitment. Then we have philausia, meaning mostly self-love, love of oneself. This would imply, of course, caring for oneself, valuing ourselves, self-esteem, of course. That's an important part because when we sort of despise ourselves. We get easily ill, sometimes mentally, physically, or both. We neglect ourselves, which is not good nor healthy and doesn't allow us to really be useful to other people. Then we had agape love. Agape love was mostly selfless love that was mostly about giving to others, to people, to humanity, and the like. Uh, Compassionate love in Buddhism, um, deep caring love is close to this concept also. The idea is that our love, in a way, is selfless and in a way it might also be limitless. So we can easily bring, in a way, all forms of love from the remaining concepts and words towards agape love. Because we can, in a way, be in a erotic relationship with someone else, but with some amount of selfless love. We don't care so much about what happens to us. We are not so interested in fulfilling our needs. We are not so selfishly oriented. We include the love of the other person in particular within a most larger feeling and attitude towards everyone else. We include, we don't exclude. There are no exclusives in a way. Does not mean that we will be going for many simultaneous relationships. Just means that we are not circumscribed into some shape of love. And of course, we can include easily in this philia love, friendship. We share easily a brotherhood when we are caring for humanity, the planet, the kingdoms of nature, and so on. We include, we expand our love. And this is a love that is mostly coming from our deep souls. So this can imply that we find a connection with other souls, therefore deep brotherhood. Then we also, of course, will care for our families in a selfless way. We will not be excluding other families, other people, other countries, other tribes. In a way, we will feel that all humans, even all living beings, all sentient beings, are family. And of course, expanding agape love also, we will feel playful many times. We will not take things so seriously because we will not be obsessed with love towards a particular being. We'll be playing around with love in a joyful way with everything, everybody, everywhere. Well, pragma means commitment to love. And usually the ones who feel agape love towards humanity and the planet and nature, they are committed. They share a brotherhood of people who are committed to help each other, help the planet, help nature, care for everything everywhere. In a joyful way, I would say. And of course, there is this sense of self-love also, because the ones who feel this love towards humanity, they also love themselves, their bodies, their minds, their instruments for love and for life, and they use them the best way they can. So we include a lot with the concept of agape love. And to me, this is also a lot in line with philia, because the ones who are brothers in love for deep causes, they have lots of agape love, usually. Yeah, this was the main idea for today. As usual, if you like it, share, comment, and I'll be back.